We are here at the 14th Annual Sylacauga Magic of Marble Festival, annual festival held each year at Central Park right across from Bluebell Creameries, and we are joined with sculptor Frank Murphy. Now Frank isn't a stranger to the area, and I've noticed that he gets a lot of hellos and let's say high fives on Facebook recently. And Frank, where are you from and how do you sculpt back home?
Well, I'm from Sylacauga. I grew up here and even worked in the marble quarry when I was a teenager for a little bit. And now I live in Rome, Georgia. And I have a little house on top of the highest point in Rome and a little driveway there that I've turned into my outdoor studio. It has a little pergola over it and a bunch of pedestals and a lot of marble hanging around there.
Now, with art, did you start out sculpting, or did you have other entries into art?
I really started out, of course, drawing. Drawing is the beginning point of any artist to have to do that. But I really started as a painter when I kind of got serious about art and did oil painting, a lot of murals and things like that for many years before I even began to think about sculpting. Was in an art store looking for some art supplies for painting and found a set of stone carving chisels in that store, and I thought, hey, I'm going to buy that because I know where I can get the marble from.
So how long have you been attending the festival, and in addition with that, how long have you been sculpting?
I started attending the festival in 2011, so I missed the first 2 years. One of my good buddies from high school was the one who told me about it, and so I started coming in 2011. I'd been sculpting a little bit. When I found those chisel tools, I did some carving in the early 90s. It was some marble, and then a large sandstone piece I did around 2000, and then another marble and a couple of bronzes after that. So I'd done some, but not on a regular basis. I had a lot of painting projects going on at the time.
So I guess the big question at this year's festival, if you're able to share or have a name for your piece yet, what are you working on this year? Do you have a name for it, or what's the story? Is there a story? What's the vision for what you're working on?
There's not a name yet. I kind of wait till I kind of get closer to the finish, and then I'll begin mulling over that idea. But it's a person struggling to escape from the marble, and so his arms are behind his back, and he's contorted in kind of a twisted way, and so he's trying to escape. And it just sort of symbolizes people, and when you have something that you're trying to get out of, or to escape from, or to be able to release yourself from in some way. And so people understand the difficulty sometimes in being able to do that.
Well, thank you for joining us today here at Day 7 of the 14th Annual Sylacauga Magic of Marble Festival. This is sculptor Frank Murphy, local native. This is Robert Pearson Jr. reporting for WOIL and WOTM TV.